Tail of the tape now for our next televised fight. Naoya Inoue against Antonio Nieves, and you can see the 6-year age, the difficulties of Tropical Storm Irma. He started out in mixed martial arts. Andre Ward, the king, had wanted to be in mixed martial arts. Made the switch to boxing, and that's what brings him here. He caught his first loss of his career, wins 1 loss, 2 draws. Will be looking to come up with a giant upset here tonight.
Carita Nieves.
Nieves is going to have to fight better than he has fought in the past.
Unbelievable punishment over 12 rounds from veteran Miguel Cotto. Kamagai was one of a wave of boxers who made their mark for Japan. Now here comes the guy who some believe
Joffrey's only loss of his career at the time. They were calling Joffrey the next Sugar Ray Robinson.
Naoya Monster Inoue.
Inoue's side. Getting your instruction in the dressing room, there's nothing to my command. Take yourself all the time. Good luck.
And that's what tonight is about. Here is the introduction to the monster.
And he's called the Monster, Andre, because of his knockout any other top fighter in the world, and lands the 2nd most per round of any top fighter in the world. Exceeded only underlines the fact that power is often set up by the jab.
Absolutely. I think he hides the power behind the jab, like you just mentioned. So
behind the jab on a classic 1-2. There's the classic 1-2 again. He says and he hasn't unfurled that one quite yet. Just missed with 1. You can see Nieves is quite aware that he's up against a guy who's regarded as a monstrous talent. He said, of course, exactly what
the world has their eyes peeled right now on this fight, because Inoue, those who have seen him saying such glowing things. This being his American TV debut, people want to see what they have.
Already we've seen one thing that some fighters wait a long time to learn. He has a reputation as a great jab. So a couple of times, Inoue leads with the left hook.
Carson taught him well. He's fundamentally sound, and that power he has behind those fundamentals don't hurt at all.
He has an idea of what he wants to do in there.
Which is?
He wants to punch when the monster, when he's trying to time him in between. Whenever Inoue takes a little break, he's trying to punch with Inoue.
Jim's saying all the right things. I just don't know if he can translate that physically.
Tries to deliver the body. Inoue did a great job of blocking it with his left elbow. Comes back with a series of punches of his own.
Watch Inoue feints and tries to punch with Inoue to get his shot in there first.
Presence in the ring with 1 good hard counter left hand shot. It landed on Inoue.
This is where Inoue has had his way so far, so he wants to make him uncomfortable.
The jab, maximum impact. And now Inoue appears to be everything would be.
Very nice, very nice. Okay, breathe.
Inoue wants to wait a little bit to punch sometimes, punch in between when he's waiting, or you wait with him to land his own shot.
Good 1-2 by Inoue.
Is obviously you can get caught with a clean shot. Good shot from Nieves.
Right hand by Nieves to the body, and he falls upstairs.
Well, it's not a good idea to punch with a guy unless he's punching wide, and at times been a little bit wide. But you can see the force that Inoue throws with. The power is obvious.
In an amateur fight, so he has had 1 knockdown scored against him, although he says it wasn't because of a punch. Father asked for body shots. Haven't seen him this round. Now he goes downstairs and comes back up and fires the left hook to the body with a full range.
He's a 115-pounder, boy. He's going with some force.
You can hear those shots from ringside.
And that's a compliment.
That won the first fight for Juan Francisco Estrada. It was having his feet flat on the canvas and maximizing the power in his punches.
And that's the same thing you see with Inoue. He's always in position to punch, regardless of what his opponent tries to do.
And I think he bothered Nieves with that hard right hand off the jab. Nieves trying to be waiting, and he launches again.
And the other guy's coming down from 122 pounds. You know, the guy coming up, defensive fighter, and given those circumstances, the question here is, can Inoue impose?
Left hand to the body, space rather than power. Now combinations.
10 seconds, 10 seconds.
Oh, he thought it was the bell. Second warning clap and thought it was the bell.
That saved Nieves right there.
The official timekeeper here, Tiffany Clinton, is the way she claps the sticks with 10 seconds to go in the round.
Very nice.
That isn't the first time that we've seen, but that's a long story about Thailand and family names, and when he heard that sound and thought that the round was over.
Tiffany's doing a job.
Not surprisingly, has Naoya Inoue winning the first 2 rounds.
Inoue is trying to pick up where he left off. He knows Nieves was hurt in that last round, and he wants to test to see how hurt he still is.
You see why he's called the monster. When a guy has fast hands,
Just did something you occasionally see Gennady Golovkin do. Sauce traveling through the air to give it a little bit lift over the top and get it down to the base. Now there's a perfect uppercut.
straight back he punches sometimes. He uses athletic ability to avoid punches and doesn't always use kind of classic technical defense.
We're talking a lot about the power of Inoue, but as we mentioned earlier in the broadcast, it's the jab and his opponents previous to this night. He has an eye-pointed.
It's a heavy jab, meaning his weight comes out over his front when he throws it.
Oh, and it sets up power shots like that, which are just the end of the last round, and you could see Nieves' confidence just go down a little bit as Inoue domination.
But listen, when you're getting hit with those, the game plan can go out the window quick. All of a sudden, Jim. All of a sudden, it doesn't become worth it to extend yourself when you're getting hit heavy with heavy shots to the head and the body. Like,
right, and part of the key to his ability to do that is balance and timing. He seems always to be in the right position on his feet, and he throws when he wants.
Tight punches. He'll throw a jab, he'll throw a lead right hand, then he'll throw a 2 or 3 punch combination. He's steady, but he'll
respond to an opportunity.
If you lead tight puncher until he gets his guy hurt, and then he throws in combination.
I like that.
Opportunistic, Jim, as you said.
This is just a brilliant round. This was a one-sided pile driving.
And go to the angles, get off first. Okay. Now, every time you hit this kid and you turn, you're getting some good stuff off, but you can't.
Trainer's willing, and the trainer believes in Nieves' eyes was an indicator that he believes.
Yeah. You know, Jimmy, it's amazing his accuracy. I'm talking about Inoue. When he throws a punch, man, he don't miss accuracy. See that? I mean, Nieves has got his hands held up. Amazing job he's doing. 3-0 Inoue.
What's impressive about Inoue is it's coming out wrong because of what Inoue is doing. What's the trainer supposed to tell him? You want to throw in the towel, but the game plan's not working, but come up with a better one right now.
I mean, the trainer's doing what he can do. Nieves is a tough kid, but he is taking a lot of punishment right now.
He's talking as though his fighter has a chance, as though he's not taking a beating.
Not in that position, because when you're in the position that Nieves is in, again, it's just really appeal to his heart. Do you motivate him? And it's a tough and unenviable position, like you just mentioned, to be in.
Well, win or lose, it's a big win as his banking career goes forward. And he said, I'm never going to give up my day job. Boxing is big. It's a big part of my life. But I've got Inoue, it seemed his round off to allow Nieves to throw some punches.
I think that was by design. I don't know if Inoue was resting or if he was trying to lift the punishment from the previous round.
I think he was trying to lure Nieves into an exchange where he wouldn't have to try to fit Nieves' defense. He could just, catch him in an exchange. Oh, what a hook.
I mentioned that CompuBox has him through his court, an average of 37 coming in. He's throwing 41 jabs per round here tonight.
Wow. Nice.
So many of them over the years, and some of them have been among the sport's most famous.
I mean, ideally, I think it's a great thing, but I think from what I've seen, they either work.
I think that's a great point.
He has to put Nieves away here in this round or next, because it's a lopsided fight, but in the capture their imagination and really look devastating, make some water cooler buzz the next, on Monday at work. Maybe he can do that. But what is just a kind of sameness to every round in an extended fight.
And now trying to find somewhere to hide in the ring, and he can't find it. As Inoue continues to track him down, pin him against the ropes, and slip away to the side, And Inoue just keeps walking him down, gets him into position there where he shot one at authority.
1 or 2 more of those, he could end this fight, Jim. Here Inoue has him ready to go to the body. Yep, there it is.
First time down as a pro for Nieves. First time in the ring with a fighter like
the body if you're Inoue.
Exactly. On the bands in the body right now. He'll protect the head, but the body can't move.
54 seconds to go in the round. Inoue stalking.
There it is.
Another body shot with the left hook.
Right back. But I literally don't think you should throw another punch other than a hook to the body.
And there's another one. And there's another one. With enough authority to change anything. Another left hook to the body. Inoue listening to what Max Kellerman and Andre Ward said to the body. Another left hook to the body. Inoue trying to finish the fight with exactly the prescription offered by Threat to the body. Most effective in boxing. I don't care who you are fighting, where you've been brought up. Hook to the body, it will win you more fights than any other weapon.
He's about to win by stoppage, but he's only throwing one hook at a time.
Listen to me. We know that we have an opportunity now.
Good. I'm not going to let him take a lot of
Landing beautiful body shots all night. And here we see another left that lands right by the solar plex. Nieves hesitates and then decides to take it.
Continuing because it's not a contest anymore. We're just waiting for the final hook to the body to end.
Bernard Hopkins against Oscar De La Hoya. Arturo Gatti against Leonard Doreen. How many times have you seen it? You land beneath the waist, the will goes away.
But Inoue knows he has wounded prey in front of him, so he's going to continue that left hook to the body, and it's a damaging thing to do. Like, why does he need
experience from Inoue, only having 13 fights? Good right hand right there, hiding the fact that he wants to throw that left to the body. So Nieves has a guard against that shot. He's got to switch it up, throw a right to the body, maybe a right to the head, and then a left hook to the body, and it'll be wide open.
That's what he did. Nieves looked at him like, wait a minute, you're allowed to do
Another
that
left
too?
hook to the body. Listen to the sound when those left-hand body shots land all over the arena here at the StubHub Center.
I know he's not dazed in a way like he's but why does he need to keep taking this punishment
over and over and over? The sledgehammer left to the body.
You can see moved to his side right there. That's why you got to switch it up. If you want that shot, you got to go away.
The chance to put on a show now. Inoue is doing so as he lifts his hand. I know I'm a star. You're going to see me in the ring. Come to me. Come to me. I'm ready for the knockout right now.
The referee keep a close look on Nieves. In a minute, he may have to save him from himself.
Nieves' corner said, hey, I'll stop now. Do you need to see your guy unable to rise from the canvas? The contest is over.
1 and 2. His first loss in the last fight was a decision with which he disagreed. He is getting
To
hammered.
the layman, it looks like he's still in the fight, but if you know what you're looking at, he's had enough. There's a lot of punishment that is soaked in, and it's only going to get worse as this fight progresses. Big
What right hand to the body.
from Inoue right
What a vicious shot.
The nose is bleeding now, and who knows what's going on internally in his rib cage.
Another left to the body to finish the round. And Nieves, where trainer Joseph Delguide has a decision to make. And he has made the decision. So it'll be a technical knockout at the end of round 6. Naoya Inoue knockout in his 14 fights. And we were told to expect something special. That was quite a show.
A lot of corners would have let the guy go out again. I wish he would have stopped it a round earlier. Inoue,
Champion of the world, Naoya Monster